The following video is brought to you by passive-aggressive liberal that didn't like me making a video explaining this. Anyway, you're looking at the map done by Breitbart's Michael Patrick Leahy of the 7.5 million real popular Heartland vote landslide math map, or meth map is my opinion. Now I want you to look at this really carefully and see what it's attempting to imply strongly. Now we're going to go to the actual map of counties, not this cooked result one. I want to explain this to you. This is not just a cooked result. This is an overtly cooked result. This is the map of the actual counties. You may have noticed it's still obviously a decisive victory. And this is based on doing an electoral college by county, if you were to do it. You know, literally, this is literally the popular vote here. I've said this before and I'll say it again. The majority of the people in the United States picked a certain way. But anyway, this is the 3,142 real American counties and their equivalents, according to the Census Bureau tally last time, but only some of them. Some of them couldn't be confirmed as of late, so they're not included, but you get the idea. I mean, you don't really need the rest of them. It's pretty obvious. Even the gray states are obviously red or blue. Anyway, that's 2,623 for Trump, 487 for Hillary. Now do you know why she lost? Okay, the majority surface area of this country has spoken. This is the reason I didn't want to bring this up, but somebody finally did enough of the tallies that we're only missing a couple of hundred of these. I mean, literally less than 100 are missing, so here we are. Yes, there's Utah and Washington have stuff still being counted. Just anyway, here we go. So how did this map happen? Because this is the actual real count versus Breitbart's gigantic freaking lie. I'm sure a lot of you are curious. They eliminated 52 counties where Clinton won from the equation so that they didn't have to admit that she won. It's really that damn simple. This is the text file containing all the information this is all derived from. There are about 14 versions of this, but they're all pretty much about the same. They're each time and date stamped normally. And this one even includes, well, it includes all sorts of information. So let's go on to the next stage. Even this guy thinks Breitbart is pushing it. If anybody's curious, this is the propagandist from Nazi Germany. So this is how you do a state-by-state map. This is what most of us are used to seeing because it's a winner-take-all state, or the majority of them, and this is how it looks. This is how it looks if you do it by county and generalize it. And this is pretty much not really fine-grained data, but this tells you why Hillary lost. So let's look at something a little bit more fine-grained. It's not going to really change much, but here you go. That's what it looks like if you do it with a kind of a grayscaling to it. This is done with if there's a margin of error below 20% or above 20% or below 75 or above 75, put in. Now this is done with pseudo grayscale from blue to red. This is the purple state map, or the purple county map, or the purple vote, or purple United States. It's missing 2 states just like the Breitbart. So that's why I'm just using these. As you can see, it's still, you get pockets of blue. You don't get a lot of pockets of red. You get a generalized purple United States because we were all split down the middle. That's why it was such a close election. And that's why Hillary technically got more popular votes. But she lost most of the country. Most of the country just said no. That's how it's supposed to work. I'm really not in favor of changing this, even though it might benefit me, because honestly, I have to be honest. This is the election. You can also do it this way because someone thought it'd be a good idea to hand it over to a computer. Thank you very much. Anyway, next. This is what a computer should do with it. Yeah, that's a 3-dimensional map of the counties showing the population in each county and which way they voted. That's actually how you would want to do this so that you could get a very good idea of where these hotspots are. This is also the kind of database that was seen there as text and is also what people make if they're trying to plan the next election. So, as you can see, and this is based on polls or points or whatever. But margin of victory per county or by county, you see hotspots. But it's not just, oh, she only won 52 counties? And Trump somehow won more votes? Well, yeah, only if you eliminate all the places that she had an extreme victory over. As you can see, the hotspots are raised red squares or shapes for the counties sticking up. And now you see what actually happened. And there's plenty of purple ones. They're all leaning purple in some areas. Anyway, this is your history here. Look at all the extra parties we used to have a long time ago until something happened. You want to watch what happened or when? Want to try to figure it out? So anyway, the reason you're looking at this completely fake map by Breitbart and Michael Patrick Leahy, he ain't Patrick Henry, or Patrick Henry. The reason this phonied up map has become so popular is it tells you what you want to hear instead of the reality. And that may explain why we only have two colors anymore. This is the actual map. This is what it looks like currently. It'll change a little bit here and there. Some of these counties switched, some of them didn't. Some states are almost entirely Republican. Some states are very high quantity of Democrat. But the point is the majority of states, counties, and electoral votes all agreed this year. One component didn't. It was the popular vote, and it centered around small areas. That's true. But in the case of the state of Oregon, it centered around over half the population of the state of Oregon. I'm sorry. But this is our reality, and you're going to have to deal with it, just like everybody else. Or you can go look for a news source that will eventually become the press secretary for the presidency or whatever position he gets, and you can listen to that. You can listen to any news source you want to. You can do anything you want, no matter how wrong or right it'll be for you. It's up to you to decide what you really, really want. Do you want facts? Or do you want fantasy? Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Good luck with that.